The pictures of the former First Lady Grace Mugabe with the current wife of the second lady, that is Miniyothabo Baloyi, has actually sparked a lot of debate. They were attending the birthday celebrations, to be precisely the 60th birthday celebrations of Grace Mugabe. You can see they appear to be, and they appear to be very, very close to each other. Something that raised the eyebrows was the absence of Mnangagwa's wife in this event of Grace Mugabe, former First Lady, and that on its own, I think, speak volumes to the relations. And what may be, I think this is a very, very important question. What may be making Grace Mugabe to be more comfortable around Miniyothabo Baloyi, who happens to be retired General Chiwenga's wife? We have never seen such pictures between Grace Mugabe as well as the current wife of Mnangagwa. Now, it has also sparked those who are tracking for Mnangagwa, specifically the 2030 mantra of Mnangagwa, not to be comfortable. I'm sure it is also causing discomfort within the Mnangagwa faction, as actually factionalism in ZANU-PF take center stage. Greetings and welcome on your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. At one point, Rutendo Matinyare was actually the biggest follower of Robert Gabriel Mugabe. But will Robert Gabriel Mugabe be actually glad? I want to read, I just came across this that he wrote 2 days ago, and it was on his ex, that is formerly Twitter. He said, she turns 60, putting the picture of Grace Mugabe. She turns 60 years today after destroying the legacy of the most important Pan-Africanist in history. She couldn't even advise Mugabe to write a book about his journey. Men must be aware of who they marry. But I hear that is so. I wanted to show you that where exactly this statement is emanating from, and this is the most important part in the second paragraph. He says, but I hear that it's not over because G40 is still alive and working to get back into power. So this is Rutendo Matinyare, a strong ally of Emmerson Mnangagwa, who has been defending the regime of Mnangagwa. He was equally doing so, by the way, to the regime of Robert Gabriel Mugabe until the last day. And I wonder whether he can write the similar message about Mnangagwa's wife, captioning the wife of Mnangagwa. I think if people can keep this picture, and then power dynamics changes within ZANU-PF, I can attest to you, and a similar incident happens to the wife of Mnangagwa. A same caption with the same message can actually be written by opportunists like Rutendo Matinyare. But anyway, I'm not in that business today. I'm looking at the closeness of Miniyothabo Baloyi, as well as the Grace Mugabe, that is the former wife of Robert Gabriel Mugabe. Now, what does this tells you? Does this mean that Chiwenga is working with the members of the G40? I think I've noticed something. Almost all G40 members, they are showing sympathy to the faction of retired General Chiwenga. And I must say that retired General Chiwenga also appears, I strongly believe, and I still hold this view, I think I'll repeat it over and over, that Grace Mugabe could have survived the wrath of Emmerson Mnangagwa because of the protection that is being offered by retired General Chiwenga. Otherwise, we have seen what Mnangagwa potentially does to his enemies. And the enemy that has actually a case in point, it is Walter Mzembe. He is currently in prison. We hear that he was taken to Parenyato, but they are denying him medication. Some are perceiving this to be a scam, a choreographed, scam. So to give an impression that Walter Mzembe is being punished, and some are thinking that he may be at the precap farm, but I don't think they can play with that. But anything with ZANU-PF, we cannot totally distance. But how will he? Anyway, the Zimbabwean politics and sometimes the way people think ZANU-PF is smart, it will actually amaze you. I've never seen such kind of thinking. There are some who think that even the current events, they are choreographed. How can people choreograph such events? ZANU-PF, these people are busy eating each other. It has never been the culture of ZANU-PF. Any liberation movement would not actually create such a culture. So it can only answer one thing, especially the relation with Miniyothabo as well as Grace Mugabe. They appear to be happy together. And also you cannot attend someone else's birthday party if you are not so close. And by Mnangagwa as well as his wife deciding not to attend, it showed also something that Mnangagwa may not be pleased at all with the event. So we and also what was interesting was Chris Mutswangwa as well as the wife of Chris Mutswangwa. And I think attending that event where there would be a wife of retired General Chwenga. And I think all that explains the current political dynamics within ZANU-PF. That there may be some form of alliance that has been forged already. That is why there have been latest development where Chris Mutswangwa has actually raised his bar in terms of castigating Budawashe Takwire. And that part, I can tell you, it may contribute in terms of determining the future of Zimbabwe. Don't say I did not tell you. Maybe it was a party. It was choreographed as a party, but in essence being a political meeting where secret deals as well as plans for the future of this country is concerned. So there is a possibility, especially if we are to follow that line of thought. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we film live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Okay.